everybody, I'm Bree the Plant Lady, counting down my top 5 favorite plants for February. Now today's video is actually a 2-for-1. I am featuring 2 of my favorite edibles that not only look great, but provide delicious harvests through the middle of winter. So behind me, we will start with red Russian kale. This is being grown in the nest by Crescent Gardens. This is a great raised bed, and I direct seeded this back in November. Planted with it is barley, just this grass-like texture behind it. And this has been providing us with salad greens for nearly 3 months. I also grow kale in the ground. This again is red Russian. And these I seeded in a tray and then transplanted, so they're individual plants, which is why they grow much larger. These have been planted since the fall, and they are mixed in with, perennials like carex, and that's a hydrangea arborescens. That is champagne cryptomeria behind it. And then in the garden are self-sown larkspur, and then some kohlrabi that I planted last fall that have been cold damaged but are still producing little kohlrabis. So the red Russian kale really provides such an interesting color and texture, and you can grow it in a container or in the ground. My other top pick for edible foliage in February has to go with this Wildfire Mix Lettuce. This was directly seeded last fall, overplanted with garlic as an edge along the front of this border to make it really easy to harvest and give this beautiful, colorful, kind of live mulch element to the landscape. Well, as you can see, the red Russian kale is ideal both in the ground and in containers here in Zone 7 through the middle of winter, being featured as a February favorite. But the Wildfire Lettuce Mix is also super easy to grow in ground and in a pot. And today I want to show you how you can direct seed Wildfire lettuce in a container so that you'll have a beautiful spring planter to enjoy and harvest from. Okay, so let's go over supplies. Magic soil, soil cube, golden kitten, Sophia Petrillo, and a fancy new planter, you guys. I love container gardening, and I am madly in love with all the products from Crescent Gardens. This is so cute. It looks like the nest that I showed you over there. It's just like it goes on the ground. So I am going to direct seed this Wildfire Lettuce Mix that I bought from Johnny's last fall. It's been stored in the refrigerator. I'm just gonna fill this up with soil cube, get the seed scattered, and water it in and walk away. So as you can see, I have filled this not all the way to the top, but kind of to an area where it's totally flat, and I am just going to scatter the wildfire seeds in. So you can see that's pretty densely seeded, but that's how you get this kind of impact, which is really easy to harvest because you just go through with scissors. And that's precisely what I want to create in this new planter using that Wildfire Lettuce Mix. Once your seed is sown, just add a little bit of compost to make sure that the seed has good contact. And then this is just going to stay here on the back patio where it's easy to water. I estimate these seeds will probably germinate in about 8 to 10 days. So you'll have to stay tuned to see the progress. Well, I hope today's top February plant pick was an inspiration for you. Both red Russian kale and Wildfire lettuce are top-notch plants that I highly recommend growing. Not only are they beautiful, but they are bountiful, which is exactly the tagline of Foodscaping. Well, stay tuned tomorrow to see my next pick. Thanks so much for watching, everybody.